Hey guys, it's Elizabeth. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to share with you a very simple perspective shift that is going to change the way you manifest, making it so much easier and will help you line up with everything that you want so much easier. Most people, when they are manifesting, talk about creating their desires, that husband or wife, that job, that house, that car. But in reality, you are just lining up with whatever it is that you desire. Everything out there has already been created. When we understand the universe as a multiverse, meaning there is an infinite number of possibilities already out there. There is the Elizabeth out there in that dream job. There's the Elizabeth out there in the not so dream job. Elizabeth in a beat up car, the Elizabeth out there in a fancy car, the Elizabeth that is sitting right here in front of you, and so on and so forth. And in Vadim Zeland's book, Reality Transurfing, he calls this the space of variation. And I just like to think of everything out there like behind me, just as a way to understand it. And then in his other book, Tufty the Priestess, they talk about it as a film roll. So you are in this film right now, and as you are shifting your lifelines and what you want and putting the focus on what you want to line up with, you are slowly shifting into that via different film rolls. And so if you think about your reality and what you're experiencing right now as this current present state, and think about over here is the lifeline that you would prefer with your soulmate, whatever it is that's your highest intention. And as you focus there, you're slowly shifting onto that lifeline. It's already created, and you don't need to do anything other than to line up with that lifeline, line up with what is already in the alternative space. And when you think about manifestation from that lens, it takes so much pressure off. It takes all the weight off because you're not creating anything. You're not drawing it in. You are slowly shifting over there and creating and lining up with that space. So I want you to take a step back and understand. Take the one focused manifestation that you are working on right now, whatever that is, bring that to mind and feel it within all of your being. Feel that it's already out there because it is. And feel yourself slowly shifting onto that life track. Now, for me, most of the things that I've manifested, I haven't even noticed when it came into fruition in my real life. So many different things. And all of a sudden, I'm reflecting back and I see, oh my God, I manifested that. Now, for some of the big things like my husband, my now husband, I realized it, right? Because I had been focusing so much on it. I'd been visualizing my slide every single night as I was going to bed, throughout the day. Whenever I kind of woke up from that autopilot, I was visualizing all the time, and that hit me in the face. But there's so many other things that I've manifested that I didn't even realize in the moment. And then I was reflecting back, wow, there it is. And so creating a journal, notebook, thing in your phone notes to remember and document all of those manifestations will really help you bring it back into perspective. And when you get down feeling like the time delay is too big, that it's not happening, and questioning yourself, having that to look back on is going to be really helpful for you. It's been really helpful for me because it always keeps me in that space where I know it's out there. Because it's in my awareness, I know it's possible for me to achieve whatever the goal is, and keeps me focused and motivated to keep running that slide. And what naturally happens as you're visualizing and running that slide, at least for me, is I get bored with it. So after weeks and months of manifesting and visualizing my soulmate, the job I want, the house I want, all those things. It's like kind of gets boring. That's when you know it's on its way. And keep on doing that visualization, whatever it is, whatever you have to do to keep that motivation up, keep it up. And that's a good sign when you get bored. It's a sign that it's working because you have assumed that life. It is there and you are already living in it. And it doesn't matter. The importance is completely gone and it doesn't matter anymore. So let me know your thoughts on this. And if you haven't already checked out my video on the Wave of Fortune, you should check that out. I think you'll like it. I hope you guys are doing well, and I'll catch you next time.